And how's everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys have had a good day. Sorry, I have been out of the loop. Oh man, see, I am so sorry I've been out of the loop. Let me get my face up on the screen. As garish as that image is, still better than nothing. There we go. Oh yeah, I am. So I played this one a while back on phone, and then I found out I could play it on PC, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that. But it never really had a great time to do it on stream, and that's like half of the time I have to play games. So I guess we're gonna do it now. Um, so yeah, there is a quick tutorial when you start a new one. It's nothing too bad. Yeah, we'll just start making a connection. We're basically building a workflow for a computer. And there may be a little bit of deep lore involving your involving you possibly building, you know, building what amounts to rescuing humanity. I never got that far, even in the mobile versions. So I really wish they wouldn't make you get rid of the bin here, because that's the only time we're gonna see that one for a long time. All right, we got some money we can upgrade, and personally, speaking of, let's get our first premium currency. There is some things we can buy with premium currency later on. Um, yeah, there's a lot going on here, but the way I like to set this up from when I was on the mobile game is I like to do it like that instead of the stacks. Just feels more following the stages this way. And we're at the start of it. We don't have a lot of money. How you doing, Ghost? Thank you for coming around, man. Um, hey, thanks for this. God, it has been a while. Holy cow. 16 months. Jeez. Holy cow. 16 months. Dude. We are gonna have to get together and freaking do another stream here soon. I am off Tuesday night and Thursday night. If you've got something you'd like to play, that is gonna be the day, man. Now we are early game, and as with any as with any game, in the early game you don't got much going on. Fast food or Factorio. I am down for fast food sim. It has been a while since I played it, and I'm kinda down for that. Ooh, supermarket together. Hmm. You know what? There's also the possibility of yeah, no. You've been uh I am down for some fast food sim. I am actually down for that. So, you've gotten a lot better at it at fast food sim or a supermarket. I didn't know you could technically get good at supermarket. Yeah, I'm down for Tuesday. No supermarket. Yeah, I'm down for fast food on Tuesday. Now we are, like I said, early game, so half of what we're doing right now is literally just you know, collect our money, upgrade the one or two things we can until we unlock new things, which we're aiming for 4K so we can get this one. You've had 3 AI employees and struggling with debt. Well, I think another person will probably help with that. we'll definitely get you some help on the debt part by getting another person in there with us. Oh, speaking of, I saw Slim playing a game today. I saw him on Steam playing Space Engineers 2. I don't think he was streaming. I think he was just playing to play, but the fact that we saw him is nice. There we go. And that's enough to get us the central processor unit. This one's a little neat. So if this is your network, what's coming in and going out from your computer, this is your computer's processor. Right now, we don't have much we can do with it, so we'll just sell the processing space, uptime we have to make money, just like that, and that'll make us a solid flat $200 a minute, a second. Now there is a premium shop, and we can get premium currency pretty easily in. This is going to be the only one I'm concerned about today. The auto collector means I don't have to manually click this thing every 10 seconds to get my money. And keep upgrading the texts. More money from it. Free for all. There are a lot of things in here that can help, like uh, you know, they more unlocks later, and also perks. We can actually get additional network nodes if we get enough print together. That's less important, but there are plenty of things to do with premium currency. Let's just throw down a collect. There we go. And we should be able to grab that premium text. This right now is like our main source of income. Well, this is still producing more, but this is the main loop. It's fun. It's interesting to me at least. And we can upgrade it. Gotta keep upgrading everything. Always upgrade. Keep them upgrading, keep them growing. It's just a nice. I consider it a nice game for just like primarily playing in the background for most people, but it's just got some fun logic patterns the later on you get. Like later on in the research, you unlock the ability to hack, and you actually have to balance how much processing power you can put towards hacking with you know with with the speed. And it gets a little fun. It might not be for everybody, but it is. Yeah, I find this kind of fun, just as kind of a, oh, I'm doing this on the side, relaxing with it. And there's something new here. Oh, image downloader. That is expensive. So that's our current goal, is to get the image downloader. First, we're going to get the uploaders pass. That is crucial for us, because what the uploader does Well, I'm not going to spend money on this. No. Um, where is it? The uploader tasks. Where are they? I think I have to actually build one. Oh, there it is. If I upload 100 texts, I'll make 20 coin. And it's pretty easy to do this instead of so this one. We'll just drop down another. Nope, not an uploader. Not an uploader, I said. We'll drop down another text downloader just for a minute. Link it up just like this. And then we grab the request uploader. Flop it over right here. Just line that up. There we go. And now, in just a minute, we'll make 20 premium coin. And then we can take that out to save on speed. That'll let us make more money off of it, off of the main. Just collect a little more. Yep, we do. If we can clear out that premium text, it'll be nice. So we just got the virus. Hey Dirk, how you doing? How you been, man? We'll just drop the virus scanner here. And this is a fun one. For me, at least. We'll just swap these around just like that. And that. This one's fun because... There we go. We just reroute the files, the text files into that. And the ones we know are clean, we just straight sell. Really? That's a challenge to prove. You know how picky I am about games. Alright, and we'll just grab some money here. Upgrade you again, because we need more speed. You have me intrigued. And I hate that I'm predictable enough that saying the word HoloLive, lets you know I'm intrigued. Oh, I forgot something here. The virus scanner is the first of the devices that need processing speed to work. There we go. And we completed the request. So then we'll just get that out of the way so it stops wasting processes. Not that one, this one. There we go. And with that, we have more than enough to buy our auto collector. No more. All right. Now we can do auto collector. And that will save us so much time because now our money will just straight grow. All right, we'll increase our processing value a little. We'll keep growing our premium texts. And we have enough to upgrade our processor. So we're making more money here, and we're processing files on the virus scanner a little faster. Whole life skill. Dude, I bet you somebody's gonna. I bet you if the actually, I can't say that. I know the EN girls have already played it, and it doesn't exist. So I wouldn't. I could tell you for sure. I'd be running Narissa. I'd be running Narissa. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me that survival is that brutal. All right, and we can upgrade our download and upload again. Let's grab another text bonus. Yeah, we're currently making 3.6K off of just downloading text, making sure there's not a virus on the file, and then sending it off to be uploaded to people. 3 classes, but 16 subclasses. Okay, that math ain't mathing. It feels like there should be 4 main classes. All right, that one's done. Now we can focus on that one till we hit the 600K. Okay, that makes sense that they're doing it that way. Let me guess, the subclasses are primarily for varieties of hunting, healing, and tanking. New upgrades. Ooh. Like we knew okay. Oh, we're going to be able to unlock the GPU soon enough. We will upgrade processing value again. That actually sounds kind of interesting. I'm a little disappointed that it sounds like they don't intend anyone but tanks to be frontliners, but you kind of expect that. Ooh, we have another one. All right, so let's see here. This one is just kind of lazy money. Well, but we have the first one done. We can actually do this one. We actually should probably get that one started, honestly. Yeah, that's about what I expected you to say. Is if you want to be a hunter, you pretty much have to be peak speed. Yeah, that sounds about right. We are looking for the antivirus. My brain is not grokking where it is. There it is. We'll just link all this up before we hook up the download. Ooh. We are gonna start that working. All right. Let's be honest. If If there's a marine-like character and there's not an option to use an anchor as a weapon, I'm gonna be disappointed. All right, we do have enough to get the image downloader now. There we go. And it'll cut into how much we're making because we're also running this second text downloader at the moment. But getting it set up so that it's just ready to take over. I've heard some people say, "Oh, that technically implies that somebody's writing Kiara," and I don't know how to feel about that. Mostly because she would be all for it. I can absolutely see her saying, "Yes, ride me, senpai." And then being like, "No, you're taking that out of context." She'd absolutely do that. What's the name of the game? I swear if you say World of Warcraft. Oh. Okay. You went from me being interested to me being completely uninterested. I've played Albion before. And while it can be fun, it is not my style of MMO. You had me right up until you said Albion. I have played Albion before. It's like you say, it's very very savage on this in the multiplayer. Oh yes, it is. It's also cross compatible. It's not cross compat. It is cross compatible between PC and mobile, but that's the problem. It needs that cross compatibility to get enough of a user base. Well, not really. There's plenty of user base for it. It's just I never really. Yeah, I tried it. I even played with people. Yeah, yeah. I've tried it. I played it with people. My sister and her boyfriend were played. I just it did not grok my interest like like you'd think it would. Oh yeah, yeah. That's pretty much the only content that's there for playing with people is dungeons, and the early game dungeons are kind of pointless for anyone who's not just starting out. Yes. Every time I see a game bring in factions, I think, ah, yes, the one thing that makes that makes the French look polite. Faction gameplay just is just toxicity under a different name. It is 100% just toxicity under a different name. And what level dungeon was it? What level dungeon was it? Because I guarantee you that most likely was not a low level dungeon. If it was the kind of dungeon you can access within 2 hours of starting the game, then that just means that armor was good for your level. Like, they had been playing for a while and had a bunch of the good gear, the high end gear, and they were like, yeah, we've put close to 150 hours into each of these characters easily. And that was back before all the more modern conveniences were in it. So there's not a lot of confidence in me and that being fun for me. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Tier 5 armor is a pain in the ass. Yep. Ooh. Oh, thank you for catching me on that, Zamura. Yeah, no, you caught me on that. I forgot to turn on the sound. I apologize about that. All right, this is really slow because of how much bandwidth we're taking up, but I think we are coming up on we're coming up on upgrading our processing seller again. Yes. Oh, dude. I first tried it on mobile and it's just fun for me. New upgrades. Nice. All right. So we're still working on getting the graphics processing unit. That's the next bookmark for us, so we can start selling crypto. Yep, that is how that kind of game ends up being. It's all about cost over effectiveness, and that gets boring sometimes. All right, I know I need to upgrade my download upload, but do I want to hold off until I get the so close to the graphics processor, or let me start crypto selling? At least the nice thing about this is to upgrade. I mean, to place things, you don't need to pay money. You just have to unlock them, which is nice. All right, and then we'll just get some Litecoin going here. And then I think the seller is under utilities, crypto seller. All right, now we can watch the market, and when it's high, we sell. When it's low, when it's high, we sell. When it's low, we quail and stress about how low it is. Yeah, those are the kind of dungeons you're supposed to do in groups. Yep, pretty much. Now, currently, it's kind of slow to grow. But, I mean, when it hits max value, 200% value, we'll be able to sell for a decent amount. Let's see. Are we gonna start dropping? Ooh, worse. Ooh, ooh, spike. Crashed the market by sell, sell, sell. We sold everything at peak, so it crashed the market. And that actually gets us some more there. We're going to upgrade that, and we're going to upgrade the processor. Yeah. So we'll let this grow for a while. And we're about to hit done for this one, so that means we can remove that one. I don't care about this, so we'll just move it. All right, there we go. That is another one done. And I could go and start the image version of that, but we just freed up a good bit of bandwidth for a little while. All right, yeah. Hopefully we'll get some good from that soon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just breaking into the kilobytes per second. I can't wait until I hit my first megabyte. It freaking helps so much. Is it just me or did the grid get off center? I don't like that grid. Why it that that grid. Oh, that's nasty looking. Oh, I don't like that grid. All right, let's look around at what we got here. Yeah. Yeah. How often do you need an allocator? Because I've never used an allocator for this. Feels like a lot of these are niche, only when you think when you really think you need to. We are coming. Okay, we can upgrade our images twice. That helps our money a fair bit. We are not making a lot of images, so the more value we get out of each one, the better. And let's check on our Litecoin. Really? Well, yeah. No, I don't think I ever did on mobile either. That's why I'm like, does anyone else think these are kind of useless? Now, the network limiter would actually be useful right now because if I had the ability, I would be putting a network limiter on my download to put 25% of it towards text and 75 towards image, but I don't have it. Because that's a useful use of the limiter. We don't need a lot for text. I mean, look how many how fast it's going with just 50-50 split. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, from what I remember in the late game, GPU crypto almost becomes useless. No, it's not useless, but this is I mean, don't we all like a little madness sometimes? Oh, I mean, honestly, for me, this is nice and simple. For me. Also, I did extend the split on my yeah. I can't wait until we unlock the virus quarantine because cleaning those files to sell them would be really nice. The little beep, beep. Oh, my music stopped. Why did my music stop? It was weird. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, I'm still pretty low on my download up on my network. My network's kind of weak. What was the highest grade? I played 6 hours a day for about a week straight, and I think I was consistently running grade 3 gear. Maybe maybe with one or two pieces that was a little better. You know, it got frustrating. It got frustrating because I would go to freaking farm things. Uh, Only one real use. Two really. Research. You know, and there is an achievement for downloading all file types at the same time. It can be useful to do a lower tier file for research just because they process through faster. So so you can match it to your to your research labs better. There we go. And not that one. What can we I really want to get the network limiter, I think. Or honestly, the real winner is the Antivirus Pro. Saving up enough to get Antivirus Pro because saving up for that basically is hey, this normally to take care of viruses, you need a virus scanner and the quarantine. Right here. But with Antivirus Pro, it's just one block. Wasn't the best I could have sold, but it was better than nothing. Um, and I'm going to keep saving until I get this Antivirus Plus because I'd like to get the you know what? Yeah, let's close these out. Let's get rid of those. That's running a lot faster now. Maybe it's not making as much, but the things that make us the most money are the ones. Your hand is getting pins and needles. That's not good. Now with this free, I feel justified in running an image downloader and virus scanner combo for I feel justified in running this for the purpose of the request uploader. That's that's good. Still get absolutely shredded at though, huh? If you're not if you're not peak already, you still get shredded. All right. That's nice to get running because if we can get the image one out of the way, ooh, that is enough for Antivirus Plus. There we go. Now we can. Your last VOD, I saw you were playing Pokemon. Were you playing modded? Were you playing? I hadn't looked at it yet. What'd you do? Oh, okay. So the checksum verifier is a weird one. Zurmura. It's not that both outputs are the same. It's one is we were able to verify it's correct. The other is, oh no, this is corrupt. And you need to put it through a re-downloader before, to uncorrupt it. You named your rival and your Geodude after me. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, and then you pull it from that. Gonna have a. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. There is a difference. It's like that much. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't blame you for not wanting to lose something that cost 80,000 gold. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that is the big issue for me with a lot of playing is, hey, I worked hard to get this team together and I'm never going to be able to complete it. Silver, yeah. All right. I'm never going to be able to fully evolve the ones that trade evolve by trade. Yay. Which one are you playing? Which one are you playing, Ghost? MGBA? No, I mean what version are you playing? Fire Red, Leaf Green? Nice, nice. The funny thing is, Leaf Green is nothing but the version of Pokemon that came out in Japan that we never got with the upgrades to to Leaf Green. Like we got red and blue originally. They got red and green. Nice. Infected files are worth 4 times less. There's actually an achievement for selling an infected file. I think I want to. There we go. Now we'll be getting that Litecoin a little easier. So are you playing just plain base game with crowd control, or what are you doing? What you got anything special going on, or are you just playing straight base game? Just base game? Yeah. I mean, honestly, before you try a crowd, you should check out a rando or try out Ironmon. Actually, no, you would get pissed off at Ironmon. I don't do Ironmon. I don't think that would go well for you emotionally. Because the whole thing with Ironmon is if a Pokemon faints, you can never use it again. Yeah. But you would probably enjoy a randomized a little bit because it lets Pokemon show up in places they normally wouldn't. You know, ever wanted to encounter a level 5 Mewtwo right outside Pallet Town? By the way, that's absolutely horrible when it happens, by the way. Encountering like a level 5 legendary right outside the starting area. That's absolutely horrible because it still has all its level 50 moves, but it's level 5. Or the level you would originally catch it. The problem is its stats are. Ugh. Yeah, no, it's an experience doing that one. 10 higher? Well, I suppose that does work. Ooh, we're almost there. Do you want to upgrade Cryptad? I don't have anything else to do it to. Kind of treat crypto in the early game as, hey, I'm banking money, to drop out, to dump into my system at any given time. Right, like that. All right, we'll pump our GPU here a little. Come on, give me the 64. I will say it is always hilarious in original red to, when you're playing a rando to end up facing off against his Onyx with the you know Gyarados. That's strong enough that it knows actual water moves. I love the music though. At least I picked decent music for this kind of game. All right, we are just about to. Oh, I don't know what the crowd control for it involves. Actually, I don't know what the crowd control for it involves. And it's worth noting that you can set up the randos so it only randomizes what badges you and items you get. You don't have to randomize the Pokemon. I mean, you can randomize trainer battles. You know what you get. You know what you'll fight in trainer battles. How funny would how funny would it be to fight Brock with an Alakazam? With a level 11 Alakazam or a level 14 Alakazam. Which, to be fair, that would actually be a nightmare for anyone who's played back in the day. Or Misty throwing down with a freaking Electabuzz. Misty throwing down with a freaking Electabuzz right at the start of the game. You know what? I did that wrong. I just did that absolutely wrong. I should have left that. Yeah, I just realized this whole time I've only had half my output for images. Now I'm mad at myself. Now I realize it. So, remember, how did you not catch that? I had when I had put this quarantine in, I had pulled from here straight to there, and it disconnected this one. So I did because I didn't use a folder. I was only getting half of my images out. Yeah, it's a lot like it's a lot like a Factorio game of sorts. Uh, this game is called Upload Lab. Steve, how you doing? By the way, And, I'm just trying to make money with processors basically. I mean with my computer system. God, that's so bad right now, my crypto. And there we go. Finally get that. We're sitting on almost a billion, so we'll be able to get the data lab soon. But do we want to? Oh, oh, well. Huh. Ghost, how you feel about switching to Factorio tomorrow? Tomorrow evening. How you feel about switching to Factorio tomorrow evening? Get three maniacs on a Factorio world together? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, I know that's the other option you said, but we had kind of agreed on we had agreed on a fast food sim. I was asking how you felt about switching up that to something else. Yeah, no, Satisfactory has got so much runaround, man. Sweet. Yeah. All right, let's get our virus scanner, our quarantine. Oh, I need that one higher because I refuse to have things overlapping unless I'm building a chain. And then we're looking at the lab here. And I heard it. I heard it. Where is it? It's free premium. Free whatever they call that one. Why would I not dive on it? Also, let's get you upgraded. There we go. And now we just need one folder here. Your all right. Now we'll just come in, grab this, and yes, and yes. Throw an upgrade on there. The next billion we get, we'll add another core here. I mean, yeah, I would absolutely, I would absolutely say let's team up and just full chaos manic for I say we team up and go full chaos manic on it. You know, all of us are working together and none of us are coordinating a damn thing. Oh God, learning trains, yeah. Ooh, they updated this. This is new. Last time I played, this was a lot different. This this is the first one we want. We're not quite there. All right, yeah, sweet. They upgraded that. That's nice to see. All right, we are. Hmm. We are researching. Why do you keep stopping music? Now I feel like I need to change to a different one. Because that is like twice now it is stopped. Oh, that would be because there's only 19 tracks in that playlist. Wonderful. Fun. Depend I mean, fair. It is trains. All right. Um yeah, I can't really think of anything we might want to add for, for interest, for an interesting time or fun. It's going to be chaotic enough with just us. Um Maybe don't max out the bugs. Yeah, I still don't have the DLC myself either. That's my own fault though. I've had the opportunity to buy it and I just didn't. Other things were more cost important. But the base game still has plenty of fun in it, so it's not like you're missing a ton. Tomorrow that would be, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, no, that would be nice. No, no. Um anything that came from the new DLC is part of the DLC, not and has to be paid for. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. All right, we should have enough to get a scheduling or not scheduling parallelism, which is so nice. That one allows you to sync up the CPU cores and GPU cores. Also, the verifier. Can't wait till we get that. Let's just throw that there. And improve our processing cellar. There we go. Unfortunately, I think you can only have one data lab. Yeah. Otherwise, I would place a second and split out of that into two different ones. Well, you can only have one at the start. You can use premium currency to increase your data node lab limit, but I'm not there yet. No problem. No problem. I'll be on for probably another hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, I'm really trying to get back into the groove of streaming, so I'll be on for a while. It's gonna be weird when I get back into my own place again and I can finally have a webcam again. So so the real question is how many barely appropriate uh wall how many barely appropriate posters do we put on the wall behind the camera in the new house in the new place, or do we get green screen it again? Ghost is thinking he'll do it too. Does that look better? I think that looks better. Yeah. Uh my upload is still so freaking bad because of yeah. Oh yeah, no, I've got all my currently available uploads taken care of. I don't I could have sworn I was uploading those. Apparently hmm. Okay, that irritates me. I'm going to have to do that. I haven't gotten a chance to see it yet. I'm going to have to go see I'm going to have to go check out that VOD before I go to bed. I mean, I do technically have the possibility of running a model myself, but it'd be a homemade model instead of anything decent. Yeah, I'd rather get this premium images out of the way. I mean, let's please remember that you guys Slim immortalized my time as the talking toilet in my start in my intro. Thanks to God, how much you guys liked that one. Yeah, you forgot about the toilet, didn't you? All right, now I just need a little bit more processor magic. Onto there. Go grab that. Yeah, you completely forgot about the magical toilet, didn't you? I don't know. I seem to be doing a pretty good job at bringing you up today. And we'll just save those up for a minute while. Screw it. I'm sure I have one. Hmm. That actually did negatively impact my income a little bit, the checksum verifier, just because I've now split my processor even further. I mean, is it magical enough that it talks in actual words instead of just farts? Yeah, no, I feel you. Takes so much shit now to talk back. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I'm going to work tonight too, so don't feel bad on that one, Ghost. This is the last night of a 4-day run for me before I get a day off. And I intend to stream tomorrow morning too, just because I am trying to build into the pattern of streaming in the morning. But depending on how bad tonight's shift is, it might be pushed back to 8:30 or something like that. I'm gonna try to aim for 8 a.m. most days, but between 8 and 8:30 is when I'm probably gonna be streaming in the mornings from here on out. I'm honestly a little surprised the toilet isn't already a legitimate Pokemon. They made an ice cream cone a Pokemon. There's a ring of keys that is a Pokemon. I'm legitimately a little surprised there isn't a sentient wrench already. Yeah, unlike other games, Steve, this game does not lock my mouse into the game window, so I can actually roll off to ban somebody if I need to. Yeah, Klefki is. I actually I actually got somebody a sticker a few years back for them to put on their laptop. It said I'll key you, bitch. and it was a Klefki. It was tiny and childish, but it was funny for them. They enjoyed it. There we go. Premium images is out of the way. Unlock the sound downloader is our next goal. Also, we do have this. I have some built up from where when I booted it once to get the screen cap set up and then shut it off. We can just run this out real quick. Oh, we've got the premium sounds before we get the actuals on. Steve wants put in a box. All right, where is he? Where's Steve? There he is. Get in the box. Dude, dude goes, I wish I wish we could play Magic as a group. Magic the Gathering as a group. It would be fun. I think it would genuinely be fun to play Magic with you guys. There we go, and we finally have the sound downloader. It only takes that long if somebody is if somebody built a super slow deck. Trust me, it's not always like that. If somebody's got a turbo fast deck, it can be dizzying how quick it'll go. Yeah, no, I understand. I've played enough Magic. I understand. Believe me. For every game that runs fast, you have a half dozen that go slow as shit. But I cut my teeth on I cut my teeth on freaking I cut my teeth on Brain just farting out here. Come on, what's the name of it? On Come on, Brain. Commander. I cut my teeth on Commander against somebody who thought running Cheerios was something you should do. I'm quite familiar with the level of toxicity that comes around from Commander. Trust me on that one. I'm quite familiar with the level of toxicity that Commander breeds. Yeah. Commander is basically the format that you have one card, you have 100 card deck. You can only have one of any card other than basic lands in it. And your commander is the legendary that leads the deck and determines the colors the deck can be. It can lead to some pretty toxic play styles. I me and another guy once refused to play another guy anymore because he was running a deck that could turn to win the game. And he didn't see a problem with him playing it. Like, yes, it's legal, but you've taken the fun out of the game because you've removed everybody else's ability to do anything. Yeah. No, I feel you on that one. The only people asking for Black Lotuses are the people who really just do not have anything better to do with their life. Oh, nice. Oh, this is going to be so slow when it kicks off. Oh, I did the stupid thing. Damn it. All right, and now we... Yeah, yeah, no, that would make any boss happy. Hey, look, I sold a graded card. Even a grade 3, even a grade 3 first edition foil Charizard is still worth a decent amount of money. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the last time a MTG Black Lotus sold at at auction, it went for like 13 million. But the current market price for them is only 81,000. I don't know why everyone was like, "Oh, I want one, I want one." Bruh, you can't legally play them. There's legitimately no format they're legal in. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is the sound is going to take forever to actually get anything going because, well, it's I don't have a lot of download speed yet. So we're going to focus on upgrading our download speed and our processor here for the next cycle or two. No, I don't want tether mining, or do I? I mean, do I want to just grab tether mining? That would be basically, you know, stable money, extra money, and on the GPU instead of Litecoin. I have to step off for just 1 minute. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Uh, hey, how y'all doing? Everyone who just popped in, how y'all doing? We are trying to make this money thing work. Seems to be doing so well so far. Oh, it looks like we actually sold that first sound file. All right, we do need to. You know what? I think we need to get the network limiter. I think we need to just say screw it and buy the network limiter because this text downloader does not need this much. Yeah, so I think we're gonna buy the network limiter. Only into 2? Oh, that's all right. Oh, nice. So it lets us set 2 priorities. The second lower priority is going to be the text downloader. The higher priority is going to go towards our currently image and sound downloaders. Because seriously, it's only 100 bits. Giving it 10,000. Yeah. The sound. It's still going to get 1, of course. But like, we're gonna crank down. There we go. Just under 700 bits a second. It's still pushing out, but we might actually start making a dent in this. All right, and we hit 300, so I think we have downloadable. Yeah. Yes. Yep. All right. So research is good for the moment. Yeah, we'll get that. All right, that lets us put of our 46.2, that lets us put 45.5 of it towards the things actually making us money instead of the things doing us research. And well, I mean, we're still, oh right, we've got I forgot we've got a scheduler. It's gonna shut everything down here for a minute. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I forgot I've got the scheduler now too. is it? The synchronizer. All right. So these first two we're going to put into here. The third one we're just going to let go over to the processing cellar. I'm not worried about it. We're dedicating one of three to it. And then that lets us take this and just plug it into everything. And get 2 cores worth of processing towards all this instead of 1. There we go. Now when we upgrade it, it'll feel really fast. All right, now we're making 23.8 million a second from the from that. Did I miss one? No, it's just the quarantine is. I mean, the sound downloader is still slow as shit. It's only. Every time we make a sound file, it makes us plenty of money, but every time we do one, it runs the risk of getting trapped here, like that. Every sound file that gets trapped here, we're stuck waiting until we get a re-download, till we unlock the re-downloader research down here to fix them. So we're, yeah. This could probably be improved if we just used what do you call it? Image files instead of text files, but you know what? I actually don't know why I have it switched to image. Literally as simple as that. And we'll just give it we'll give it 1.5 kilos a second. That should be more than enough. Ooh, finally we can upgrade the research lab. We'll give it 2.5. There we go. See, the file is 10 kilos. So the closer I bring it to that, the better it's going to run. There we go. That should be good. This one's super. Twitch kicked you out. What? How in the Twitch? Are you on methadone or something? It's Twitch, so there's a possibility of it. All right. There we go. Everything's chugging along, making us money. Looking relatively neat despite everything. And I got us, we're just image and sound downloaders now instead of all over the place. All right, and time for another upgrade. Do we increase the crypto or do we save it for the processing seller? I think we save up and hit the premium sounds. Or just upgrade our network more like we need to do. Hey, look, we've hit 10 here just from upgrading network. Now the image downloaders are moving like the text downloader was. Oh no. Uh honestly, my only issue with schedule with playing schedule 1 is, yeah, I don't really have a good excuse, honestly. I really don't have a good excuse why I haven't, other than not having it, and something about the player model driving me nuts. You know, it just doesn't feel right. It feels like they're one step away from Roblox characters. Also, speaking of wait, what? Okay, we have a reason to do a text one. Okay, I did not expect that. We have a reason to keep a text one going, for a little longer. And this is, yeah, this is going to sound horrible, so I'm just shoving it way up here for a little while. All right. And the best part is we're going to be able to do this with just So did you see? Ghost, I don't know if you saw it. Did you see what the checksum verifier was requesting? I mean, here, right here, it wants verified and corrupted files in text, and it wants 10,000 of them. So we'll just set up our we'll just set this up outside, way over here, and run the verified to here and the corrupted ones to here. Now I just need to drag my various clock speeds over to it. Need to keep my lines neat too. Because what's the point in building all this if you don't keep it neat? Alright, now we just grab our upload. Alright, no problem. No problem. Thank you. Awesome, Steve. There we go. And now we just need... We'll take the lower one and split it. There we go, because even that's way too much for this, for the text downloader. Yeah, we'll get that in no time. Look at that thing go. Put you in a box again? All right. It's quick. Somebody get ready to throw Steve out of the box. There we go. If you don't talk for a while, your avatar disappears, and then, of course, since you disappeared, you're out of the box. But in all reality, it was probably a mass bomb like Ghost just did. All right. And we can actually improve our Litecoin production over here too. Quit being a Beedrill. Good God, Ghost. We got a GPU synchronizer on here. We have 2 GPU cores now, so we can really just blast out some Litecoin real fast. There we go. Yes, it's the PC for you. Well, that's not entirely fair. Beedrill's good. It's just Gen 1 didn't have any good bug type moves. It had pin missile. You know, they really kind of in Gen 1 bug type is more just poison type. I mean, why would you put anything other? Well, I mean, Gen 1 didn't really have the breeding. It was Gen 2 where the breeding started. The breeding will continue until morale improves. God, that sounds like something straight out of a Dojin. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Oh. So, who are you going to name the Dodrio after? Who do we know that's three-faced? I mean, you're gonna get one if you're trying to if you're trying to even get close to completing the decks. You know. Fair enough. Fair enough. But if you were gonna get one, who would you name a Dodrio after? F the Pokedex. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know who I'd name it after. If I'm thinking about my coworkers, it'd definitely get named Lisa. And anyone who knows my coworker Lisa would be like, "Yeah, no, that's appropriate." But yeah, no, I am now that I'm past the holidays, I am in full. I am trying to actually save towards getting an apartment. All right, and the glorious thing about this setup is remove that. Fair enough. Oh, that's what what Pokemon would fit the freight? Mm. I hate that it's really the only Pokemon I can think of that would fit the emu, mindset. And I get the feeling you would name any Mister Mime you got Shade just because you're feeling petty, wouldn't you? That you would name a Growlithe. Why does that one? You mean a Meow Growlithe? Hmm. All right, no problem. No problem. Thank you, Steve. We're we're gonna get some chaos going on there tonight. On there tomorrow. $2 says Ghost. $2 says Ghost is the first of us to die to a bug. Okay, how about this? One gift sub that Ghost is the first one to die to a bug. Anyone? Either of you taking me on that? Crazy new players. Yeah, no, that'll fit. Uh, well, good point. Good point. Um, oh, it is only it is only appropriate to name Wheezy. Wait, name the wheezing after Wheezy. It's in the name, after all. Or the coughing, one of the two. True. Well, in that case, the only appropriate one to name after her is Delibird, but that's like 3 generations further ahead than you are. 2, something like that. Literally the Santa Claus penguin. There haven't been any new Pokemon that I don't know. Because Legend ZA didn't release any new Pokemon, just Mega Evolutions. Delibird's the only penguin Pokemon I can think of. The the one from the alternate form, the Paradox Steel Pokemon from Violet doesn't count because that's a Paradox one. That's an alternate. That's a future version of Delibird. That one doesn't really count. I got a friend request in Discord from somebody called Howling Mad Wolf from a server I haven't interacted with in like 6 months or more. Yeah, that server got hacked. Ooh, upgrades. Upgrades, people. It's all about it. All right. Oh, God, I forgot all about Piplup. I forgot all about the Piplup line. I think they're the same gen, actually, weirdly enough, or just like one gen apart. I can't believe I forgot about Piplup and its line. Thank you for reminding me about that one. Yeah, Empoleon is a thing. I keep forgetting about that. Hmm. This won't take too much longer to get done. Hope. I'm not doing that using that for sound. I'll actually think I have yeah. You're gotta be kidding me. It's really doing that to me. Yeah. There's one I really like, but I'm upset at how difficult it is to get. Um uh oh, what is the name of that Pokemon? Yeah, there's one. It's one of the last ones prior to Gen 9. Where is it? Where is it? Gen 7? God, my brain is just. I don't always remember. Yeah, Magerna. Magerna is honestly one of my favorites. And I'm actually kind of happy because it actually got a mega, you know, in Pokemon Legends ZA. It's actually you can actually apparently get uh you can actually get it now uh in ZA, I think. Um let's see. Yeah, you can get it in yeah, you can get one in ZA, and I'm actually a little ticked off about it. Yeah, it's the Clockwork Doll. Yeah. I'm a little ticked off that it's so hard to get. Uh it was only available via prior to Legend ZA via getting it through Pokemon Home or a limited time event in the Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games. Um, you had to literally, get it from one of those events, or you had to complete the living dex in Pokemon Home. That was the only way to get it until the DLC release for Legend ZA. That was the only way to get it, was to complete the living dex in a side, but in a side freaking program for trading and storing. The fact that the only way you could get it was by basically filling up boxes in another game, another piece of software. You couldn't actually get it in game. It drove me up the wall. And then, literally, the only reason I would buy Legend ZA is for me to get a Magerna to put into my Scarlet Violet. That's the only reason I would get it, and the DLC is because that's the only legit way to get a Magerna. And that ticks me off. It ticks me off that the only way I can get one of my favorite Pokemon is to either hack it in and never be able to use it officially, or buy a game I really don't want to buy, or complete a dex that is physically impossible without using third party tools. You can't move all of the Mon you need to complete the Pokemon Home Dex in the games available on the Switch. Nice. Yeah, I'm a little upset about this. It decided to run the image shield first, so can I upgrade my processing speed? Yeah, I probably can if I sell off. If that's not right. Not ready for a sale. Or is it? Yes, it is. Crash the market in order to improve our processor. I don't know how to feel about doing that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I want to get this data refinement so I can put it on the lab side. That's probably the next thing I'm going to get after, with the research. That's probably the next thing I'm going to get with research. But yeah, now I'm kind of just cruising at the moment. I've been live for 2 hours. Do I call it? I don't want to call it here. I'm actually enjoying myself for the first time in a while streaming. But I think I need to. Yeah, that's not worth selling right now. It's nice to see that we're getting multiple Litecoin a second now. Hmm. Yeah, I want to. The next thing I'm saving for is this. Hmm. Do we? Yeah, it was 120 extra. We're about to hit here, there in just a minute. Oh, we hit that 1,000. We can get the re-download available. Oh, no. Data refinement. Not the data refinement is good for our research one. because we can just grab that, grab a data refiner. Actually, there we go. And then I just need to grab you and drag you there. Now I'll start pouring out more valuable research into it. All right, and that won't improve our finances, but that does improve our we're working on these two right now, thanks to our dual setup here. The only thing that'll make it better is if we keep increasing speed. This is starting to go pretty well here. Keep the processing speed bonuses stacking. Whoa! My chair started tipping on me, and it's a rolling chair. Oh, that was a little bit of a clench your cheeks moment there. All right. Think we did good work for today on here. We're set up solidly. We're doing requests, we're doing research. We're making money even if it's not as fast as it could be. We're still doing a decent clip, and as long as too many don't get locked up in here, we'll be good. I hate that, but that might actually be better. All right. Yeah, I think we'll call it here for the day. I hope everybody, I hope you guys had a good day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for either some more or we'll find something else to play. One of the two. I will catch you guys next time. One moment. There we go. See you later.